Hey y'all, it's Halloween. This is the best I can do for Halloween. In an effort to start saving a little bit more money and not wasting food, I had some bananas left over, and so I'm gonna make some banana bread. But I'm not a huge fan of banana bread, and so I found a recipe that is a Snickerdoodle banana bread. Yes, so we're gonna try it. So it said to preheat the oven to 350, which I did. It said to grease and flour a loaf pan, which I have done. 3 bananas mashed up in a large bowl. It said until smooth. I did it until I was tired of doing it, so whatever. So into that bowl, we are going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar. This is a 1/4 cup, so I'm going to use 2 of those. So that's 1/2 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, so it's a 1/2 cup of melted unsalted butter. I don't have unsalted butter, so whatever. I also don't have a microwave, so I melted it on the stove. Okay, 2 eggs, 1, 2, a teaspoon of vanilla. This is my own vanilla. You can make it yourself. Okay, and then it says stir that until combined. So I'm gonna do that and I'll come back. Okay, that's done. It looks gross. Whatever. Okay, it says in a separate bowl, combine 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, which I have already sifted my flour into here. Then it says to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Don't get those two confused with each other or you'll have a mess. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, and it says to whisk that together and then we'll move on. I'll be back. Okay, I will note that it also wanted a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I forgot to say, but I only used a 1/4 teaspoon since my butter was salted. Hopefully that works out. So now we're gonna combine the wet and the dry, and it says to alternate with a 1/4 cup of milk. So I'm gonna start putting this in here. I'll put about 1/2. About 1/2 of that. I hope that this is good because I love some cinnamon sugar, and I love bananas, but I'm not a huge banana bread fan. It's Halloween. Are y'all trick-or-treating tonight? We sit in our driveway. There's usually so many trick-or-treaters that all of us just sit out in the driveways in our little camp chairs and pass out candy because it would be ridiculous to have to go answer the doorbell and hear my dog bark every 5 seconds. It would be dumb. But yeah, so while I'm waiting on this to cook, I'm just going to snack on some Halloween candy because I can. It's calorie free on Halloween, right? All right, that's done. I'm gonna dump this in here. The last bit of milk. And I'll mix this and be back so y'all don't have to watch, okay? Okay, I mixed the rest of that together and I poured it into the loaf pan. It smells good. It smells kind of like fall, I guess because cinnamon. Okay, so now because it's Snickerdoodle, it requires this topping, which is 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'm going to stir that together. Smells so good. All right, and then I'm going to sprinkle this on the top. Man, I could just eat this. Please be good. Please be good. That's a lot of cinnamon sugar for topping. Okay, then we're gonna put it in the oven at 350. It says for 50 to 60 minutes. And then it says when you take it out of the oven to let it sit for 10 minutes and rest. So we will, I will, not we, there's only one of me, be back, okay? Hope it's yummy. Okay, I took it out. I will say that when I turned it upside down, that all of the cinnamon sugar, not all of it, but it was not, it's just kind of pouring off of it. There's still some on it though. I'll put some butter on it. That was a lot. Please be good, please be good, please be good. It's good. The cinnamon sugar on the top makes it. I'll put the link in the comments. So good. It was worth it. I got a baseball game to watch tonight. Who are you rooting for? I'm gonna say I'm rooting for the Blue Jays, even though I don't have a dog in the fight, but I always want the home team to win. It's more fun that way. Happy Halloween!